What if the one person who has journeyed across every corner of Tevat isn't just an adventurer, but a cosmic anomaly, a living bridge between realms? Today we peel back the layers of mystery surrounding the Traveler, the enigmatic protagonist whose origins and destiny continue to baffle even the most dedicated fans. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew. In a world where elemental magic is the heartbeat of existence, one figure stands apart. The Traveler, a wanderer whose power to harness multiple elements defies explanation, is more than just the player's avatar. Across forums, videos, and endless online debates, theories about the Traveler have grown into a sprawling tapestry of speculation. Some claim they're a divine spark reborn, others whisper that they might even be an interdimensional traveler, lost in time. Today we explore these theories, piecing together clues from ancient lore, in-game mysteries, and fan-driven insights to shed light on who, or what, the Traveler might truly be. From the moment players step into Tevat, the Traveler's ability to wield a multitude of elements stands as an enigma. Unlike every other character who seems forever bound to their single element, the Traveler adapts, flipping between Anemo, Geo, Electro, and beyond. This isn't a mere gameplay mechanic, it's the first hint that the Traveler might be something altogether extraordinary. One of the internet's most persistent theories is that the Traveler is not fully human at all, but rather a manifestation of cosmic duality. Some fans argue that their unique ability to shift elements is evidence of a hidden, divine nature. Could the Traveler be a fragment of Celestia itself, a being created from the very fabric of the god's essence? Proponents of this theory point to subtle clues in the game's dialogue, where hints of a mysterious origin are sprinkled like stardust. They propose that the Traveler's journey is not simply a quest for home, but a search for self, a desperate attempt to unlock memories of a forgotten past and perhaps a higher calling. The idea is tantalizing. What if the Traveler's multi-elemental nature is a relic of a time when gods walked among mortals, or even a deliberate design to serve as a balance between the forces of Tevat? The internet is rife with comparisons to mythic figures from other cultures, heroes born of both mortal and divine blood, whose destinies are intertwined with the fate of the world. Another theory that captivates many is that the Traveler is not bound by the usual constraints of time and space. Their timeless appearance, the cryptic references to forgotten memories, and even the way they seem to carry hints of events long past all contribute to an aura of otherworldliness. Some internet sleuths posit that the Traveler might actually be an interdimensional traveler, someone, or something, who has journeyed from a realm far beyond Tevat. This theory builds on the observation that the Traveler's story is littered with nods to forgotten eras and lost worlds. Could it be that they hail from an entirely different plane of existence? Perhaps their arrival in Tevat was not an accident, but a calculated crossing of dimensions, a pilgrimage to a realm where the laws of magic and reality are radically different. In such a scenario, the Traveler's shifting elemental abilities would be a natural consequence of their origin, a being not designed by mortal hands, but forged in the crucible of cosmetic forces. Supporters of this view often reference the Traveler's cryptic dialogue and the subtle changes in their demeanor as clues that they are not merely an ordinary mortal thrust into an extraordinary world. Instead, they might be a relic of a lost dimension, a Traveler whose mission transcends the simple pursuit of reuniting with a missing sibling. Instead, the Traveler could be on a quest to restore balance between realms, a guardian whose true history is locked away in the annals of forgotten dimensions. No discussion of the Traveler's mysteries would be complete without addressing the elephant in the room, their missing sibling. In-game, the sibling is mentioned as a vital part of the Traveler's past, yet little is ever revealed about who they are or what they represent. This absence has fueled a host of internet theories that see the sibling not as a mere plot device, but as a key to understanding the Traveler's true nature. Some theories suggest that the sibling is the other half of a cosmic duality, a counterbalance that complements the Traveler's unique abilities. According to these ideas, the sibling might embody a contrasting element or power, representing a necessary yin to the Traveler's yang. Their separation could symbolize a fracture in the cosmic order, a rift that has rippled through time and space, leaving the Traveler stranded in Tevat as they search for clues to mend the broken whole. Other fans propose a darker interpretation. that the sibling's disappearance is the result of a tragic sacrifice or a cosmic punishment. Perhaps the sibling was lost to a forbidden ritual, or consumed by the same mysterious forces that granted the traveler their powers. In this light, the sibling's fate might be intrinsically tied to the traveler's own destiny, an eternal reminder of the cost of challenging the divine order. The interplay between the two is rich with narrative potential. Their eventual reunion, or permanent separation, could redefine the power dynamics of Teyvat, offering an explanation for the traveler's unearthly abilities. In many ways, the mystery of the missing sibling becomes a metaphor for the broader theme of duality in Genshin Impact: creation and destruction, light and shadow, hope and despair. Another fascinating strand of theory posits that the traveler harbors a hidden legacy, one that reaches far beyond what is immediately apparent. Internet theorists often point to fragments of dialogue and unexplained lore as evidence that the traveler might be a reincarnation or remnant of an ancient force that once shaped the very fabric of Teyvat. Imagine if the traveler were not simply a wanderer caught in the present, but a vessel for memories of a long-forgotten era. Their ability to master multiple elements might be the residue of an ancient power, a legacy passed down from a time when gods and mortals mingled freely. In this interpretation, the traveler's quest to uncover their own past is not just about reuniting with a lost sibling, it's about reclaiming an identity that predates the current order of the world. This hidden legacy might also explain some of the more mysterious abilities the traveler exhibits. For instance, their uncanny knack for adapting to any elemental force could be a built-in safeguard, a contingency plan left by a progenitor that was as powerful as it was enigmatic. The scattered remnants of ancient texts and cryptic murals found in the depths of Teyvat sometimes hint at a chosen one or a herald of change, who would one day return to challenge the gods themselves. Could the traveler be that prophesied figure, destined to alter the course of history by awakening a forgotten power? These theories resonate deeply with fans who see the traveler as more than just a blank slate for player agency. Instead, they envision a character with a rich backstory, one filled with sacrifice, hidden truths, and the potential to upend the established order. The notion that the traveler's powers might be the remnant of an ancient, forbidden legacy adds a layer of gravitas to every choice they make, every battle they fight, and every secret they unravel. At its core, the mystery of the traveler is also a story about fate and free will, a narrative tension that echoes throughout the lore of Genshin Impact. Internet theories abound regarding whether the traveler is simply a pawn of destiny or an active agent capable of reshaping the future. Are their journeys preordained by the cosmic forces that govern Teyvat, or do they have the power to alter the course of history? Some fans argue that the traveler's extraordinary abilities are evidence of a predestined role. They are meant to be the linchpin in a grand cosmic balance, a figure who can tip the scales between order and chaos. Their capacity to draw on multiple elements might not be random at all. It could be a sign that they are uniquely suited to act as an intermediary between mortal realms and the divine. In this view, every step the traveler takes is both a choice and a fulfillment of a predestined plan. Conversely, other theories maintain that the traveler's journey is one of liberation, a struggle to break free from the shackles of destiny and forge a path defined by their own choices. Here, the mystery is not just about where they come from, but what they will become. Are they doomed to repeat the cycles of ancient tragedy, or will they find a way to rewrite their own tale? The interplay of destiny and choice in the traveler's story mirrors the larger themes of Genshin Impact, a world where every decision ripples outward, influencing not just individual lives, but the very fabric of reality. The debate over fate and free will enriches the lore and invites us to consider deeper questions. If the traveler can change their destiny, could they also be the catalyst for a new era in Teyvat? And if so, what price must be paid for such a transformation? The internet is alive with theories, and the mystery of the traveler remains one of the most captivating puzzles in modern gaming lore. Each new update, every fragment of dialogue, and every hidden Easter egg only fuels the fire of speculation. Whether you lean toward the idea of a divine heritage, an interdimensional traveler, or a reincarnated force from a forgotten past, one thing is certain: the traveler is more than meets the eye.